Whoa. Well, welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I had to hit the opera on you, guys. What is you doing, man? They was waiting. That's one thing I love about this truck, boy. They got pre-collision, like you like 100 yards away from the next truck, it want to turn on. But yeah, let's talk about it. No more trans women in sports. The House has banned it from women's sports. Y'all remember? They were trying to pass that BS. Well, they can't do it now. Can't do it at all now. They can't do it at all. Now, what was happening is they were allowing these men who were formerly men who turned into women to participate in women's sports, and they were just breaking records, and in some sports they physically hurt the women, like they literally were hurting them. They tried this in the WNBA. They tried this in other sports. It's not going to work. My thing is this. If you're a man and you're originally a man, you need to play a man's sport. Now, if you're a woman, originally a woman, then you could play women's sports. That's all you have to do. Or, shout out to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving says something interesting. Why don't you just make a trans sports, like a trans sports for transsexuals and, you know, transgender? Let them have their own arena. There's nothing wrong with that. But they don't want that. They gotta push an agenda. Because of the LGBTQ. And that's what they're doing. They want to push an agenda to you so they can basically say, you know what? We're going to push this. And they mainly try to push it in the black community. And what pisses me off is black women are accepting this bull crap. But yet they want a man to be a man, but yet they want to act like they the man. You know, it's the confusing and brainwashing of folks. And I am happy that they banned this, because there are women, like girls, little girls whose body's not developed as strong as a man is. So when these men come to these women's sports, they are hurting the sport, and they're hurting the integrity of the sport. And they're hurting the women that are in it, the girls. You're taking away from their shine. And that's unacceptable. This needed to be banned. If they would have let this pass, it would have been an outrage. And that's why they didn't let it pass. You see, this is what us as black Americans need to watch. Look at how they banded together to fight against trans athletes in women's sports. You see what they did? Now, why can't blacks do that? I mean, it's like Chan says. Chan says it best. We don't like each other. We don't. And the ones that do like each other, we have a small voice. It's not a big voice. And it sucks. Now, I don't have a problem if you're a transsexual or you're a transgender or you're homosexual. I have no problem with that. My issue is when you're trying to push the agenda on heterosexuals and you're trying to push the agenda on kids when their mind isn't malleable enough to understand what's going on. This is where I have a big problem. Like my ex, one of my exes, she would be like, she had a homosexual friend. She gonna tell me, what if you're born that way? How are you born that way? You're not born that way. What they do is they put a certain drug or sedative, allegedly, or what they're putting in your food turns you that way. It's a learned behavior. So we got to stop with the lies. Don't lie about it. Just be about it. Just say that you choose to be that way. And I have no problem with it, but don't push it on to me to do. Don't push it on to me. Don't push it on to me at all. Don't do it. Do not do it. And that's facts. If that's your prerogative, cool. But as soon as you push it on to me, we have a problem. Okay? Now, you know the LGBTQ is going to try to appeal this. Because you know why? Because they know these men are soft to play in real men's sports. You see, if they see, they were trying to get away with it. Now you got to play with the men now. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to bust y'all ass and toughen y'all soft ass up. Because y'all soft. That's the problem. Everybody's so scared to say what they say. That's why I don't get with a sponsor. That's why I don't get with a corporation. Because I'm going to tell y'all how it is. These dudes are soft. They're soft mentally and they're soft in their soul. And they have a weary spirit. These are people that I do not like to hang around or even be around because of the BS. Now, I've been around a homosexual or a transgender person before. Had no problem. Long as they don't push that boundary, we good to go. I'll work with them. I'll be around the way with them. However, whatever they do in their private life, their spare time, you do that. I just find it an inconvenience that they're allowed to express their sexuality, but as soon as we express our sexuality saying we want a chick with big breastises and big booty, or what her mama gave her, or what her mother gave her, and shout out to dad for helping create that, we get crucified for it, right? We get hated for it. We get hated for it. Nobody wants to hear the truth. People who you irritate the most or you may be annoying to, they may be mad at you because it may not be who you are, it's just how you say it. Like what my ex used to say, oh, well, it's how you said it. Well, how else you wanted me to say it? I'm going to say it how I feel. If they don't like it, kick rocks. That's why our children are so soft today. That's why they're weak. Because people are afraid to say stuff to them. Me, I'm not afraid to say whatever to my nieces. Now, I know what to say and what not to say, but my tone gonna be how it is. because they know I don't play that. You know, my thing is we coddle people too much. We're coddling people way too much. That was my problem. I was coddled way too much. I was spoiled way too much. Because when I got into college and got in the real world, man, I had to snap out of that bull crap quick. Like, I would be mad and upset about stuff, and I realized people don't give a damn. They ain't got to deal with your ass. So I grew up real quick, but some people, it take them to their 30s, their 40s, or 50s to actually grow up. Me, I was aware of what I needed to do, what not to do. I learned. When I had a problem, I knew I couldn't confront anybody at work. That's how I got fired from Sam's. Because I got into the manager's face, one of the general managers there, and told him, because he was rude as hell to me. He was talking to me like I was a dog. And I had to let him know, yo, don't talk to me like that. You can come and talk to me respectfully. And I told him, I said, bro, I work the freezer. The other guy, his favorite employee who was white, he's supposed to stack the produce. Because we have a regimen. I put the produce out early. I kept the produce together, and then I would go to the freezer, and then I would get the freezer set up. So whoever comes in after me or after him, they're set. But see, this is why I said teamwork. People don't understand teamwork because they never played on a team. They never played on a team before. They never played sports, so they don't understand teamwork. They don't understand how to work with others. They don't. And everywhere I worked, I was respected because I worked hard and I got the job done. But in this case, this needed to happen. You do not need transgenders or transsexuals or anybody who started out as a man who now became as a woman playing in a sport that will hurt women. Women are not strong like that. You have some strong women, but their physiology does not allow them to go against a man who's just as athletic or strong as them. Like I told people, like, you know, Layla Ali or even Clarissa Shields and Wolf, they're great in their sport with women, but if you put them in the ring with a man, dog, even the man who's probably the worst boxer, he would beat their ass because he's stronger, and it's just physics. So I'm not trying to sound sexist or anything, or sound, you know, like I'm not, you know, have no empathy. It's not that. It's just, look, we got to cut this shit out. Y'all got to cut this out, man. We're trying to put these men in women's sports, dog. Women's sports is already suffering, and you're just gonna add this to it? Come on. So let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can donate to the page by going to my description box, hitting that link to my Cash App. You could donate whatever your heart's desire. You guys can also super chat when the video is live or premiering. This video is a premiere video, so you guys can super chat, or you guys can super thanks. If you made it to the video too late, you could watch the video back from its entirety and leave a super chat. Or hell, even when the video's about done, you have some time to still post, so you could do a super chat there as well, or super thanks. Okay, thank you guys, man, for your love and blessings. We are out. Deezy.